Managing your supervisor is one of the most delicate parts of your PhD journey. There are the obvious things you need to consider, like professional competence, the chemistry, the appetite for hard work of your supervisor, their interest and expertise in the research subject. All these technical and practical aspects need to be weighed up. But luck also plays a big part in it, where you're allocated a supervisor as opposed to choosing one. It's a really delicate question. Regardless of whether you've chosen or been allocated a supervisor, keep these points in mind. Don't expect your supervisor to hold your hand. This is your baby. They've got a role to play, but this is 90% plus in your own hands. Also, as a hygiene factor, make sure your supervisor has expertise in the field, not just interest. A supervisor with expertise and who has written extensively in the field can really turbocharge your thesis. So study their work, get a sense of a match, and also investigate what your supervisor's track record is. You can do this by asking previous students or looking at the number of PhD and master students that they've supervised who've graduated successfully. What you want to do is to get a supervisor who's engaged. Now that's easier said than done, but a detached supervisor will sap your energy. Also look for someone who will shield you or who's going to help you through the bureaucracy of the entire PhD system of your university. And set expectations up front between yourself and your supervisor. For example, diarize your deliverable dates and meetings in advance. Now, you've got to be wary of co-supervisors. It's got the potential of diluting accountability amongst both supervisors. And there's a real possibility of conflicting feedback. Now, I know sometimes people encourage co-supervisors because it's insurance in case one supervisor falls away. And then there's a final warning. Watch out for supervisors who are ego-driven. Ones who insist, "Have you read my work?" Unethical ones. Ones who are predatory, vain, or they're power-drunk and abusive. They are there, and it is very, very real. And in academia, you are picking through a peculiar brand of academic politics that's often more brutal, much more confusing and incomprehensible than mainstream politics.